Hello, hi there, Cancer. Hi. So a little bit of a different format because I'm not able to upload. So I'm doing this live, and I hope this is okay for you guys. Just let me know if you like this format or not. But anyway, I'm going to use three decks here, which is the Druid deck and the Heart Oracle, and also ones that I've made myself, which are messages here from the universe. So whatever message comes through, I am kind of going to make more of those, but it took me ages to write those out anyway. So to get the energies, I'm going to pull out one of these cards, and then we will decide, or I will decide, which deck to use here. So we'll just put these to one side, okay, and let me pull out. So these are all different colors. I've no idea which one I'm going to pull out. I think there's about 100 here or more. So believe it or not. So let's pull out something here for Cancer. Let's pull in the energies here from the universe for Cancer here, and let's have a look. Well, I get this one, which I just glanced at it, and I didn't want to pull it out actually, but this is what I get here for Cancer. I think somebody was testing you here. I'll read what this says, but it can be any situation, family, relationships, anything. Okay. So it says here, somebody is comparing you to their ex. And this is a situation that is toxic. I don't feel that you are aware of this, but it's kind of, this person has been testing you to the ultimate here. Okay, well, everybody's different. Why would people do this? It's like expecting a new person, deciding that they don't want this new person to be like the ex. I mean, that's ridiculous in itself, isn't it? But if it's not an ex, it's like you're comparing a situation here from something that you grew up with, and you're saying, I don't want that to happen to my own children or something like that. This all seems too good to be true. I'm not going to trust in this. So whatever this is, okay. And on the other side, it says, there is a soul level connection, but you're still testing the loyalties of this situation, or they are testing the loyalties of and it's like a game. It's like a Game of Thrones. And it could be about in-laws, it could be about the son-in-law, it could be about daughter-in-law, it could be about a lover, a person who, I don't feel that this person could be doing this to you, okay? And it's been like a Game of Thrones. Now, if this has happened to you, you were not aware of these games. You kind of took it at face value. These people, or this person's been observing you for a long time. And little minor things that remind them of another situation has actually put them off. And no, I'm done. I don't want to know that person. It reminds me of what happened with that person or the ex, and it's kind of, although it's a separate situation, they can't help themselves to to kind of compare. This is unfair. This is totally unfair. Totally unfair. And it also could be subconsciously, maybe you're comparing them to in-laws and you don't want that to happen. And no, I went through this before, not interested. So, but there is a soul connection. But I want to test your loyalty first, and I'm going to play this game here. Allowing you to express yourself so they can pick this apart. You know, allowing you to be transparent and show who you are, to then kind of nitpick it. This could be an in-law. Okay, you was excited about this at first, but now I feel this big mistake. It's prejudging before it happens. So let's put that to one side over there. Excuse me, I've just had a pizza. I am pretty full to the rafters. So, okay. Is this a mistake to compare from experiences you've had before? I don't want this situation. I don't want this to happen to me. I am making sure this does not happen to us. I am making sure that I don't, you know, don't lose my power here. I am going to make sure that whatever this is, it's craziness. It's crazy. So I'm going to pull out some cards here for you, Cancer. Is this you, and you are deciding that this is destroyed before it's even started? Or is it somebody that's doing this to you? So is it a partner that's doing this? Is it in-laws that are doing this? Who is doing this? Okay. Let's pull out some cards. Now, there's no need to do this, because if you believe that, then you will succeed. If you believe and you were self-assured in the company of these people or whoever this is, and just showing your authentic self by being totally assured within yourself, but there's an insecurity here, sitting here. And you know, this insecurity is something that people don't trust. People don't trust somebody who's insecure because they don't know what their next action is going to be. But if you sat there self-assured and like things don't bother you. I don't know why I'm getting this, but you see this boat here is heading towards some kind of storm clouds. And yet it's kind of succeeding before it kind of takes off. It's like saying, hey, you know, believe and succeed, because these storm clouds here are not going to bother me. I don't care if I get wet through. I don't care if it teams down with rain. We're going to get there in the end. That kind of energy. But you're not this self-assured kind of person, or this person is not self-assured and they're insecure like a little boy. If only, you know, people could be so secure within themselves. Every person we meet and exudes this kind of energy of, I've got this, you know, I've got this, don't worry, I'm here, I've got this, it's not going to happen, and this is fantastic. But it's not like that, okay? And I get here, this it's like a helpless and hopeless little boy. Whoever this is, whether this is you or the other person or the other people, it's a helpless little boy who feels that they are going to, it's like fear of abandonment in a way. You see this card here, and it's this boy's looking there to the sunset, and the sun is shining, but he feels helpless and hopeless. And this is how you lose people, when you show this insecurity and you start to play with, like I said, with this card here, you start to play this game of who is going to win this game of thrones. And yeah, because I get a game here that's been manifested when really it should have been very kind of calm, laid back. Instead, you detach yourself from being close to this person, all these people, because you felt helpless and hopeless. A fear of abandonment is mixed in with this too. Now, whatever this is, whether it's a partner, whether this is a child, or losing your children to, they've met someone and they're getting married and having children, whether that's the empty nest syndrome. But I get, instead of being really laid back, where this person will just want to keep coming back and enjoying your company, we have this detached person that feels helpless. And in manifesting these issues that don't exist. Now, it feels like this person should be really rewarded for their efforts, but you're not rewarding them, or this person's not rewarding you, the other way around. But I get, you're not rewarding this person for all the things that they are doing. Instead, you are fearing the worst. Instead of rewarding them for the positivities in this situation, it's like kind of expecting the worst here. And this is saying you need to embrace this. This is a fear that only you are manifesting. A fear that you are manifesting, detaching. I'm not getting involved with this. I know where this is going. I know what this person is like. I've met this type of person before. And all this kind of thing. You don't even know this person. You don't even know who they are. So there is an opportunity here to actually embrace this and see it for what it is. It's a different person. It's different people. I'm not going to allow that time gone by to affect this situation here. It's a different situation. And it's an opportunity to show you your love instead of showing your kind of control. Embrace this situation, embrace this person, embrace these people, show them that you are welcoming to them. And instead of, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, I know what's going to happen here, I know what you're doing, and I can see it a mile off, instead of all of this, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow of love. Embrace this opportunity. So whenever you see this person, to go with the flow and stop trying to control this. Because once you go with the flow, you will find joy and stability within this situation. We've all been there, haven't we, with the controlling mother-in-law. She's so depressed and you don't know why. And her face drops every time you walk into the room. I'm just saying, okay, it's not nice. I mean, especially if it is a mother-in-law who's decided not to welcome you, and you know, detach themselves from you as soon as they've met you without even getting to know you. All this kind of situation, it could be looking for these signs that you're not like my ex, or that, you know, you have just triggered something in me that reminds me of my ex, and all this kind of thing. Big mistake. Big mistake. If you want to lose your family and your partner, big mistake. Wow, I don't know where this is going with this reading, but I'm going to have a look at it. Is trying to control something that you can't control, and whatever that control may be, trying to control what you can't control, because this person just wants to have a connection with you, and then the games start to play and not allowing you to express yourself. Is and a little small things, being petty over small things, comparing to the ex. Now this could be a mother-in-law who actually constantly comparing you to his ex, and it's very toxic and not nice to you at all. Has anybody been through that with any in-laws? You're too good to be true. There must be something behind all this. You're acting this out. You're not real. I can't trust that person. So we do get an insecurity. And this is a big red flag, guys. If you are dating someone who's so insecure, constantly comparing you to the ex, and I don't want that again, and constantly comparing you to their son or daughter's ex, it's not nice. It's not nice, because you could have the rest of your life with people like this. It's very toxic, big red flag, okay? And that's why I say that it's always better to really get to know someone, get to know what the parents are like, get to know the family and all this first, okay, before you get. Because I do get here, you are the upstanding lady. You are the upstanding lady. Now, why do I get you? You're the one that wants to try to control everything. If it's you that wants to control everything here, I feel that people know this. They will pick up on this. They will start to allow you to be despised for this, because you're doing this to keep this family together. You're doing this to keep either this partnership together or this family together. And I get here, if I don't do this, who will do this? And I don't want to allow somebody who will do this. And you are doing this because you feel this is love. The Ace of Pentacles. This is all about love, trying to keep this together, and using tactics to triumph, to win this kind of person or this game. I get here, I just feel that you or somebody else feels that this is necessary. It's control. It's toxic. But it feels like whoever's doing this, they feel this is the right thing to do. I get malicious gossip. I get backstabbing, okay. talking about people, this person feels it elevates their position for people to then believe them. Now, this is power, but it's also a heartless use of power. And this person will not change. They will not change, not willing to change their behavior, because there's money involved too. Who's going to get the money? Who is going to get the legacy? And there's money or a windfall or something like that. There's a battle here, and it's that kind of battle you get with in-laws and extended families, and scrabbling here to keep this together. And there's money involved, fighting over money, and amongst all of this, you are truly unhappy. You are truly unhappy. And you're truly unhappy trying to control this, trying to keep this together. And you feel like the fool. You don't like to do this, but I feel that people are trying to make you look like the fool for actually trying to do this. And I do get that people will allow you to be toxic, or allow this other person to be toxic, then stand back and observe the mess that they've made. Well, you said this, and I said this, and you said this. And this is just a toxic mess. To be honest, I don't know where to start with this. The person that tries to control is because of love. It could be a partner. The backstabbing starts, and it feels like you're in control of this, but there's a heartless use of power here. Now they're blaming you for this. Money is involved. This is never going to stop. It's a toxic, vicious kind of circle. If only, as I said at the beginning, if only you could act as if you couldn't give a damn, and you was laid back, like I said at the beginning, then I don't feel any of this would happen. But there is this kind of, I've got to control this. I've got to do this. If I don't do this, who's going to do this? And if I don't keep this together, how is this going to stay together? Just for people to turn around and said, well, I told you so. So how does this kind of, just the last kind of layout here, how does this comparing, kind of being a know-it-all, I know this is going to happen, and I know this is too good to be true, I've tested this situation, I know this is going to end up in a bad way, when really you should, and it all stems down to insecurities at the beginning, which brings out jealousy, which is fighting for your man, and all these fighting for your kids, and all these kinds of things. And then at the end of it, you end up feeling foolish for actually behaving in this way. Now, I feel you need to confront this. I don't know why it escalates to this toxic way. And you know that you need to confront this. And it's like, I need to either confront myself or confront this other person. Because you feel alone in this situation. You feel alone. And again, it stems from, I just get like an abandoning, feeling abandonment. Maybe this is what this is. It's like, why do you have to control everything? Why do you have to control everyone? And why can't you just be laid back and allow things just to happen and go with the flow? Why do you, and I get you or the other person, or a bunch of people here, why does everybody have to control? You know, it does kind of make you feel a bit silly at the end of the day. I'm pretty kind of sad and isolated. And you feel that you should be able, you feel that you need to control everything to keep everything happy and vibrant. And if you don't control, things would get out of control. Well, I have to say, if you believe in yourself, and I'm going back to this card here where this boat is going towards the clouds in the distance, and kind of saying, it doesn't matter if we hit clouds in the distance, we'll get wet, but who cares? And it's like, believe in yourself and you will succeed. And that's going right back to the beginning. That was the first card that came out. Believe in yourself and succeed, but always, always seeking the truth, always looking for the catch, always looking for a reason here, always seeking, I don't believe this, I need to know the truth. I don't believe what's happening here. I don't go by surface value. I need to seek the truth. Now, you can either win or lose at this situation. And all you want to do is actually come together. All you want to do is come together. Excuse me. Excuse me, the dog's broken this, so sorry about that. Dogs, go on. All you want to do is come together, and I get here, it just feels a hopeless situation of trying to bring this together. Now, sometimes we get this realization, but I feel that you have some kind of, you have also contributed to this. And love does abound here. Love does abound. And I feel this is something that may have happened